You can find my friends in the country where they film me, where the bobcat spear and the blacktail roam, where the dirt road ends. That's where you can find the real me. You're the yippee coyotes, young. Welcome home. Welcome home.
All right. Good afternoon, Mariposa. Thank you for tuning in to Inside the Office with me, Sheriff Briese. It's another special edition. Basically, I wanted to come on here, talk to you, the community, regarding the recent missing persons case, Laura Coventry, and just kind of address some of the deals. And so, as we all know, missing persons cases are very difficult. They're a lot of time consuming, the circumstances of information that we gather and how we try to present that and put that out there. So yesterday, Laura was reported missing to the Madera County Sheriff's Office. And very quickly, we learned that she had ties to the Mariposa County. So basically, both of our agencies quickly came together to coordinate, gather information, and basically a lockstep type of investigation to track this stuff down. I know there was a lot of Facebook chatter and posting and sharing, and I want to just say thank you. I want to say thank you to the community for everybody being engaged. I know, tensions were high or are high, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the engagement. I appreciate every share, because every share may touch somebody or somebody that may know something, and our office appreciates that involvement. And so with that said, she was reported missing out of Madera County. Our offices working together. Quickly we're checking all the areas in Mariposa County on our end of the deal. And so she was last reported seen on the 3rd. And so as we continued our investigation, our agencies have got a confirmation location of her and her canine, Lexi, last seen at a grocery store. And so our agencies then confirmed that through video surveillance that she was there purchasing items. It appears to be that she's by herself. And that area or that location is actually Fresno County. So with that is good news. I mean, that was a quick turnaround from the time it was reported to the time we have confirmation, starting to track her travel. But with that said, we're going to continue to have her in the missing person system. We're going to continue our investigations until we can get face-to-face contact and that we can have conversations, that if she's freely or willingly traveling about the state through more investigation and interviews. We have learned that her possible destination is that she's trying to relocate to Southern California. So I just wanted to come on here instead of a typed press release or anything like that. Come on here and let you know that, we take these seriously. I'm very thankful for our partnership with the Madera Sheriff's Office and, gathering information quickly and gathering information and getting some validation through the video surveillance and stuff that we were able to obtain. So with that said, that's kind of the update. I know it's kind of short and sweet, but again, we talk about having this platform, having the open transparency. We talk about, just communicating with one another. Our job is to do our best and to do it as quickly as possible. But again, missing persons cases are difficult, and they're difficult on many levels because, adults can move about freely, and sometimes they don't tell friends or family. And, as we try to gather that information, sometimes our hands are tied. Fortunately, with this investigation, it was quick, and we're making some good progress. So if Laura, if you are watching this, or if anybody that knows her is watching this, if she can call us or we can contact her or send whatever jurisdiction she's in, if she's left Fresno by now, let's get a hold of each other so we can make sure that everybody's safe and that you're, voluntarily basically wanting to move to Southern California. Let's see. I know there's been some other chatter on the other two missing persons, and that's Barbara Barnett and Crystal Blackburn. They are both local Mariposa residents, and those cases are continuing. Those cases are continuing daily. We've had everything from search and rescue, aerial, drones, investigative tactics, trying to work with the family. I mean, we've even assigned, family liaisons, trying to keep that information. I know there was some information going out about some things we discussed in private with the family, and I'll always hold true to that the family is always going to learn more details before it goes publicly or on the news or anything like that. And so with those cases, because of investigations, because of information we're continuing to glean, we are unfortunately leaning harder on these investigations from a missing persons to potentially a homicide. And so I hate to report that, but that's the realities. And I'm hoping we're wrong, but unfortunately, we are continuing to do a lot of work. And we'll continue to work every single day until we get some sort of resolution to those cases. So we need to continue to ask for your support. We need to continue to ask for any and all information. Please call us. Please come to us. Anything, any type of information that you may or may not have heard, let it help us. Let us do our thing. I also, I made a decision too. If you have any information that's going to lead to the location of either Crystal or Barbara, that we will provide $1,000 as a reward for helping us bring some resolution to these cases, these very in-depth cases. We're going to continue to work these cases. Any of our partners or partner agencies, we are going to review, information that we have and see if there's any other strategies or things that we can do to bring a conclusion to those cases. So with that, because those two cases are ramping up, there's not a lot of information I can provide publicly. Anything that we do glean as we go through, like I said, the family will always be first. And again, when I say I can't provide a lot of information, that's because I'm trying to protect the integrity of the case. Because if this case becomes the homicide or a criminal act, we want to make sure that we bring justice to the family. We want to make sure that we do everything in our power to make a resolve in these cases. So I would love to tell everybody every single detail that we have, but I can't. And so that's the real reality. We'll try to continue to update our community. Everything that we have, we'll continue to update as we go along. But on the very first case that I discussed, it's looking like a very positive outcome. And again, it's the hard work of both of our agencies. It's the hard work of our investigators working around the clock. But it's also the hard work of the community getting involved, putting out that input. If you just think of social media, for one example, you have X amount of friends, and as soon as you share that page, at least X amount of friends get to see that information. So we thank you for that. We thank you for that engagement and involvement. I'll continue to welcome it, even if it's maybe not the nicest things coming at us. It's still a share. It's still recognition. And so I'm here. I'm here as your sheriff. I work for you, and I'm just thankful of the professionals that we have, the partnerships that we have with our neighboring communities, and we're not gonna stop. So we're gonna continue to work, continue to investigate. And like I said, for Laura, if you hear this message, please call us or let us know where you're at so we can have that local jurisdiction come and talk to you and make sure that everything is fine and that you're safe and that you're on your own free will driving about the state of California. So with that is the update. I hope that helps out with some questions or concerns. And do we have anybody? All right. Chris, thank you for all you do. Well, thank you. Like I said, I mean, you all know me. I'm trying to use this platform so we can talk together, talk through these things. And I just felt it's more appropriate than trying to read something on a press release or an update or anything like that. So we came on here to try to give out as much as information as we're allowed to do. Sherry, thank you. Well, thank you for tuning in and listening, and we'll continue to work together as one. Monica, thank you for the update. You're welcome, Monica. Like I said, that's the information on her, Laura. And like I said, I hope somebody on here knows or gets her a phone call or whatever, and we can have just a chat. She's not in trouble. We just want to make sure she's safe. Nancy, thank you, Sheriff Briese. Well, thank you, Nancy, for tuning in. Colleen, outstanding leadership. Well, thank you, Colleen. It's all a team effort. Ralph, hope you figure it all out and she's safe. Thank you for all you do. Yep, that's our goal. We want to track her down and make sure she's voluntarily relocating. Deborah, thank you. Thank you very much. Linda, thank you. Well, thank you, Linda, for watching. Jen, thank you. Thank you, Jen. Charlie, thank you for your update. God bless you all. Mariposa Strong. Yes, we are. Mariposa Strong means that's you too, Charlie. We're all one community. We work together and we try to do our best. Kim, thank you for your service. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate it. Emily, thank you. Thank you, Emily. Jerry, are there any descriptions of the people you are looking for? So, yeah, well, yeah. I mean, what we can do and what we'll do after this, I can't put it up right now, but for Laura Coventry, she's a 60-year-old female adult, reported missing yesterday evening to Madera County Sheriff's Office. Again, because she had ties to Mariposa County, we coordinated together with our coordinated efforts. We checked all the possible locations here in Mariposa. Madera worked on their side, and then through investigations, we were able to confirm that she is at a grocery store with her canine, Lexi, and that it was in Fresno County. For Barbara Barnett, we do have some different photos and time frames. She was reported missing to us March 29th. And then for Crystal Blackburn, we also have photographs and everything else we'll put up as an update. They are still missing. We need your help. We will give a reward for the successful location of them. And like I said, please help us, call us. We're working around the clock to get answers. Jeff, so to summarize, Laura was confirmed seen in Fresno. Crystal and Barbara's cases are now homicide investigations. So Jeff, yes, Laura has been seen alive and well by herself with her canine at a grocery store in Fresno County. Again, with her case, until we have face-to-face contact and confirm that she is on her own free will, we'll continue to investigate it as a missing persons case. It's just we're starting to get a little better timeline as well as potential direction of travel of where she is heading. Regarding Barbara Barnett and Crystal Blackburn, yes, I did say that. And that is because of the lengthy investigations and all the compounding circumstances around the situations. Is most likely that is the outcome. Denise, thank you for finally saying something and giving us an update. Our community needs this. Well, you're welcome. Like I said, I know we've posted different things in the past, but we could always do better. And like I said, I appreciate the community engagement, the shares, the comments, and our office is open 24 hours a day. Any and all information we welcome. We are now going to put out a reward. And for Laura, like I said, very quick turnaround and hoping for a positive outcome. Jerry, should we report anything suspicious? Well, I always encourage that because sometimes that mitigates any further criminal activity. So again, we're open 24 hours a day. Anytime you think something's suspicious, anytime you think you need to make a phone call, I would encourage to err on the side of caution and always call us so we can check out the situation. And again, on the local missing persons out of Mariposa, I encourage any and all information. Flood us with leads so we can run them out. Deanna, thanks for updating. You're welcome, Deanna. And I appreciate having this platform so we can do this verbally versus trying to spell it all out and type. Kim, Lord Jesus, I ask for a breakthrough in the case. I pray for you. What is it? I can't see that. Well, thank you, Kim. I can't read the last part, but I feel the support, and yes, we are praying for any and all breakthroughs. Carol, thank you. You're welcome, Carol. Thank you for tuning in. Cheryl, thank you for the update. Praying for a good outcome. That is our 100%. We want good outcomes, and we want to bring closure. We want to bring answers, however which way we got to bring it. Destiny, thank you, Jeremy. The community needs this. You're welcome, and I'm glad that this is a positive thing to do. Jen, appreciate the update. Well, you're welcome. We'll continue to update. We'll continue, like I said, around the clock on these missings. Susan, thank you. Well, thank you, Susan, for tuning in. Thank you for being part of the community. Emily, we appreciate this so much. You're welcome, and I'm glad that we were able to hopefully communicate this out a little clearer. Cass, thank you, Jeremy. You're welcome, Cass. Thank you. Emily, should we as women be careful and watch ourselves? Well, that's kind of a vague question. I would say you should always be careful. You should always watch your surroundings. Even, it's like I said, it's not illegal if you're an adult in America. If you decide to go travel or do your thing, I think a courtesy would be at least let a friend know or let a family member know in situations that if it becomes a criminal matter. I just always urge folks to give out a little bit of information of what you're doing, where you're going, who you're associating with. Unfortunately, there's different calibers of people out there. We can't predict the future. I just always pray that we're there in the right spot at the right time so we can prevent this stuff. And I just pray and hope that we can find closure and that we continue to work together and, go from there. Rachel, we appreciate having a statement on these things. Have a safe week. Well, thank you, Rachel. I appreciate you tuning in and being engaged with us. Sandy, this is horrible news. I hope they find them safe. It is. It's tough. It's difficult, stressful, but it's our job, and our job will not stop until we find answers. And that's why I ask the public, I ask you, the community, if you heard something, you heard anything, let us know. Even if you don't know if it's true or not, let us know. We can validate it. We can run all that information out. And you never know. One little thing could be just what we need to get the ball rolling. So please stay engaged with us. Please continue to work with us. Tony, well, yeah, I think we can, with the Mariposa County Sheriff's Foundation, we can take donations. We can earmark it specifically to the reward. And hopefully, that gets somebody talking. And like I said, there could be all different scenarios around these situations. And we just encourage people to talk to us. We encourage people to, trust us. And we also encourage people to to understand and have a heart, even if things are maybe an accident. Let's get through it. Let's get through it together. And, let's do this for the families. Let's do this for the community. And so I say, yeah, we'll take donations. Helene, glad Laura is okay. I hope we can find answers for both Crystal and Barbara soon. Someone has to know something. So glad there will be a reward. I do think somebody knows something. I do think we are edging closer and closer every day. And we just ask for cooperation. We ask for people to be humane and have a heart and work with us, and we get through these situations. Angela, finally some sort of information on them. Thank you for the update. Well, we try to do our best, and we will continue to do our best, and we will continue to update as we go. Nancy, thank you for addressing this. A huge concern for women in the community. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I saw some of the Facebook and stuff like that. And, I mean, it's I guess part of human nature to create opinions and stuff. And sometimes we can, like I said, we can do a better job of getting more information out there. But sometimes my hands are tied on information being put out there due to the integrity of investigations and finding justice and closure. So, but we can always do better, and we'll continue to update, and we'll continue to post for as long as we need to. Amber, thank you for all you do. Well, thank you, Amber, and I appreciate all your involvement and getting the message pushed out. Helene, even if there isn't new information, please update often. Let's keep the community talking about this until we have answers. I will take that, and we'll do our best to continue to update. I know we try to do one of these inside the offices even once a month, but even if we need to do an update blast every so often, we'll look at that, evaluate that, and make sure it's an efficient tool for everybody. Renee, thank you for the update. Self-awareness, ladies, always. You are 100%. Self-awareness for everyone. Angela, Laura is okay. She was found. So Laura was reported missing. Laura was last seen in the missing portion, reported to our partner agency as July 3rd. We have since confirmed that she was in Fresno County. She was making purchases at a grocery store and seen leaving by herself with her canine. And potential information, as we're continuing to gather information, is that her plans were to relocate in Southern California. Catherine, thank you for all you're doing. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Angela, that's great news. Yeah, it is. It's, like I said, quick work on both agencies and all the professionals. When we got the information, how we can collaborate and work together and do our best. Jen, hopefully answers sooner than later. I'm with you on that. We want to get things solved. We want to get closure. We want to get answers, and we want to do everything we can, and we will continue to do everything we can. But I do ask the community, the two individuals from Mariposa County, Barbara and Crystal, they're longtime locals. They know a lot of people. So I know a lot of people may have heard or seen or whatever. Give us some information, help us out. Bobby, appreciate all you're doing. Well, appreciate, Bobby, you tuning in and being engaged with us. Marina, thank you for the new info. You're quite welcome. Like I said, I felt this would be better than trying to read and interpret all the questions and information that we're trying to put out here. All right. So with that, I hope this was helpful. I hope this was useful. Again, I thank everybody for being engaged. I thank you for the shares, the comments. 209-966-3615 is our main telephone number for the Mariposa Sheriff's Office. We have our Sheriff app. You can go in there and submit tips or information. You can email us, sheriff@mariposacounty.org. And again, help us. Let's work together. Let's get answers. Let's continue to push forward. And if we get more donations, those rewards will go up. Those rewards will be, I'm able to do right now $1,000 each for the successful location of both Barbara and Crystal. And let's get this thing done. Let's do it right. Let's bring hopefully positive, if not justice, if not closure. And let's remember we're one community. They both are longtime locals. They both are part of this community. They both have families. So dig deep into your heart and help us out. With that, we'll continue to update, and we will, after this, we'll work on posting update on photographs. Have a good night. Thank you.
You can find my friends in the country where they film me, where the bobcats spear and the blacktail roam, where the dirt road ends. That's where you can find the real me. You're the yippee coyotes, young. Welcome home.